Hello and welcome to English for Everyone, where we practice real-life American English. Today we're going to learn some confusing vocabulary, so let's get started. So, which word is correct? FEATS or FEETS? The second word is correct. You can say FEETS, but you cannot say the first word. Because if you have one, it's 1 foot, and if you have two, you have 2 feet. So we see these two words, feet and feet. They're both pronounced exactly the same. We know the first one is the plural of foot. But what's the second one? The second feet is completely different. So let's take a closer look. A feet is a noun. It's a countable noun, so I can have 1 feet and 2 feets. It's a thing. A feat is a thing you do. Something that you do that is impressive is a feat. It's an impressive action. Let's watch a clip.
He's already invented new surgical techniques and become the worldwide standard, which is a remarkable feat for such a young man.
So in the clip, she said he invented new surgical techniques, which is a remarkable feat for such a young man. It's a remarkable feat. It's something he did that is impressive. That's a feat. So the example, he invented new surgical techniques, and that is a remarkable feat for such a young man.
He's already invented new surgical techniques and become the worldwide standard, which is a remarkable feat for such a young man.
Let's practice. He invented new surgical techniques. Is that a remarkable feat? That's right, that's a remarkable feat. Or we can say quite a feat. If it's quite a feat, that means it's big. It's a big deal. It's impressive. Quite gives emphasis here. It's quite a feat. Pronunciation, we hear quite a. The T changes to a fast D in American pronunciation because the T is between vowels. Not quite a feat, but quite a feat. That's quite a feat. That's an impressive thing that you did. Let's hear some examples.
If you could make it through the canyon and lose just one, that'd be quite a feat, huh?
That would have been quite a feat, dear.
Quite a feat when you consider his classmates.
That's quite a feat.
Counting into a 6-deck shoe is quite a feat.
Example, he jumped over the cars on his motorcycle. Is that quite a feat? That's right, that's quite a feat. Really impressive. Let's watch another clip.
The freak show men who could do incredible feats of strength.
Now we hear feats, the plural form. 1 feet, 2 feets. It said they do incredible feats of strength. Incredible feats of strength. Strength is a noun talking about being strong. So if you do incredible feats of strength, that means you're doing actions that show your strength. They show how strong you are. Example, the muscle men in the circus. They do incredible feats of strength.
Now, folks, this remarkable young man is going to perform for you some spectacular and amazing feats of daring.
Legend has it that just before your death, you performed the most amazing feats of your career.
Look, these are amazing feats.
They accomplish these feats by interpreting hundreds of cues that an individual is giving off in a split second.
Let's practice. Talking about the muscle men in the circus, do they do incredible feats of strength? That's right, they do incredible feats of strength. So remember this word, feet. It's countable. You can have 1 feet or 2 feets. And remember this word. This is 1 foot and 2 feet. We cannot say feets in this case, talking about your feet or your foot. And talking about 1 foot or 2 feet, do I say 6 feet or 6 foot? Keep watching to find out and to practice more. So, singular is 1 foot, and plural is 2, 3, 4, or 5 feet. Feet is the plural. There's no S, it's an irregular plural. If I talk about the statue, I say the statue is 100 feet tall. I use the plural form, feet, because it's more than 1. It's 100. The statue is 100 feet tall. Or I can say the statue measures 100 feet from top to bottom. Again, we use the plural. The statue measures 100 feet from top to bottom. But if I put the number before an object, before a noun, I use the singular form. For example, it's a 100-foot statue, or it's a 100-foot tall statue. We use foot in this case because the number is before an object. It's functioning as an adjective. We use a singular form. So again, it's a 100-foot statue, or it's a 100-foot tall statue. Use foot in this case. Let's practice. How tall is a statue? Is it 100 feet tall? That's right, it's 100 feet tall. Does it measure 100 feet from top to bottom? That's right, it measures 100 feet from top to bottom. Is it a 100-foot statue? That's right, it's a 100-foot statue. Is it a 100-foot tall statue? That's right, it's a 100-foot tall statue. And this is a board. The board is 10 feet long. Or I can say the board measures 10 feet from end to end. But if I say it's a 10-foot board, 10 foot is before the word board. That's the noun, so we have to use the singular form and say foot. It's a 10-foot board. Or it's a 10-foot long board. And some people say it's a 10-footer. A 10-footer is something 10 feet long. It's a 10-footer. Talking about boards. Let's practice. How long is the board? Is it 10 feet long? That's right, it's 10 feet long. Does the board measure 10 feet from end to end? That's right, it measures 10 feet from end to end. Is it a 10-foot board? That's right, it's a 10-foot board. Can you call it a 10-foot long board? That's right, you can call it a 10-foot long board. Can you also call it a 10-footer? That's right, you can also call it a 10-footer. Now let's talk about people. With people, it's a little different. There's a mistake that people make. But everybody says it, so it's acceptable. Example, he's tall. He's 6 feet 7 inches tall. I can say he's 6 feet 7. Or I can just say he's 6'7". That's the easiest way. We don't have to worry about if it's foot or feet. He's 6'7". So again, he's 6 feet 7 inches tall, he's 6 feet 7, or he's 6'7".
6'2", black, voice like an angel.
I'm on Gregory, Caucasian, age 39, height 6 feet 2, eyes blue, weight
30, 35, 6 feet 2, good build, dark hair.
He was already 6'2".
You also told the FBI that when you met him, he's 6'2".
Would you also happen to be familiar with a very tall gentleman, about 6'4", blonde hair?
Look, the man is 6'4" and covered in tribal tats.
Let's practice. Is he 6 feet 7 inches tall? That's right, he's 6 feet 7 inches tall. Is he 6 feet 7? That's right, he's 6 feet 7. Is he 6'7"? That's right, he's 6'7".
6 feet 5 inches of perfect.
You keep forgetting if a girl is 6 feet 5 inches tall, she's bound to have special problems.
That footprint I fell into measured out at 6 feet 4 inches.
Now here's a mistake that people make, but it's acceptable. I can say he's 6'7". So I can say he's 6 feet 7 or he's 6'7". People say it both ways when talking about people. And what if he's exactly 6 feet tall? Well, I can say he's 6 feet tall, or I can just say he's 6 foot. You can say it either way, and you'll hear it both ways.
I'm a little over 6 foot.
Or at least an attractive, cultured man who's over 6 feet tall, makes 6 figures, and isn't intimidated by my success.
Do you realize you are 6 feet tall and you weigh a ton?
The man you saw fleeing, he was about 6 foot, you said?
He's 6 feet tall and has sandy hair.
He is just over 6 feet tall.
Well, you think he might be about 6 foot tall?
He was a man in his 30s, about an inch or so under 6 foot tall.
She's 6 foot tall.
6 foot tall, Rabbit?
My next girlfriend's gonna be a 6 foot tall model.
He's 6 feet or he's 6 foot? 6 foot is more common, although technically it's not correct. He's 6 foot. Let's practice. Is he 6 feet tall? That's right, he's 6 feet tall. Can I also say he's 6 foot? That's right, you can also say he's 6 foot. So we practice with foot and feet and how people use these words in real life conversation. Keep watching to learn and practice with all the irregular plurals that you need to know. Today we're doing a very important video. We're going to learn all the irregular plurals that you need to know. And there are a lot of them, so let's get started. First, let's talk about the nouns that you don't have to change. The singular is the same as the plural. For example, aircraft. You can have one aircraft or two aircraft. We don't say aircrafts. There's no S. The singular and the plural are the same. Example, this is an aircraft carrier. An aircraft, a lot of aircraft, land on the aircraft carrier. And the aircraft also take off from the aircraft carrier. Let's practice. What is this? Is this an aircraft carrier? That's right, this is an aircraft carrier. So remember, aircraft refers to airplanes. Let's practice. Do the aircraft land on the aircraft carrier? That's right, the aircraft land on the aircraft carrier. We're talking about plural, many aircraft. Don't say aircrafts. And do the aircraft also take off from the aircraft carrier? That's right, the aircraft also take off from the aircraft carrier. Now let's talk about this word. This word is swine. You're talking about pigs. Well, I can have one pig or two pigs, but I cannot say one swine or two swines when talking about pigs. We just say swine. It's the singular and the plural. We don't change it. Example, swine flu. Swine flu is a virus that comes from pigs. Or I can say swine flu is a virus that comes from swine. Not swines, just swine. It's the plural form too. Let's practice. What is swine flu? Is it a virus that comes from swine? That's right, swine flu is a virus that comes from swine. It comes from pigs. It's the same thing. Our next word is this. This animal is called a moose. You can have one moose and two moose. It doesn't change. We don't say mooses. It's one moose and two moose. And there are a lot of moose in Alaska. They're walking around everywhere up there. There are a lot of moose in Alaska. Let's practice. Are there a lot of moose in Alaska? That's right. There are a lot of moose in Alaska. I hear it's a real problem. Now let's talk about these animals. These are sheep. One sheep, two sheep. You cannot say sheeps. The singular is the same as the plural. And if you can't get to sleep, what do? You count sheep. One sheep, two sheep, three sheep, and so on. Let's practice. What do you do if you can't get to sleep? Do you count sheep? That's right. If you can't get to sleep, count sheep. It might help. Now let's talk about this word. This is fish. One fish, two fish, three fish. Don't say fishes. The singular is the same as the plural. Example, you can catch a lot of fish with a net. It's faster that way. Let's practice. Can you catch a lot of fish with a net? That's right, you can catch a lot of fish with a net. Remember, don't say fishes. Fish is the plural. And these are deer. One deer, two deer, three deer. Don't say deers. The singular and the plural are the same. Example, there are a lot of deer in the forest. Let's practice. Are there a lot of deer in the forest? That's right, there are a lot of deer in the forest. And our last one is shrimp. One shrimp, two shrimp, three shrimp. How about a dozen shrimp? That's 12 shrimp. Remember, don't say shrimps. The singular and the plural are the same. And I'm hungry. I would like a dozen shrimp. That's 12. And remember, don't say a dozen of shrimp. There's no of, just a dozen shrimp. So example, I want a dozen shrimp. What about you? Do you want a dozen shrimp? Very good. Now let's talk about nouns that change in pronunciation to make them plural. We don't put S on the word, we change the pronunciation more. For example, this is a goose. You can have one goose. But what if it's two? We don't say gooses, we say geese. These are Canadian geese. These geese are from Canada, so we call them Canadian geese. So 1 goose and 2 geese. Let's practice. Are these Canadian geese? That's right, these are Canadian geese. Don't say gooses, say geese. And this word, mouse, you have 1 mouse or 1, 2, 3 mice. Don't say mouses, 2 mice, 3 mice, 4 mice. The pronunciation changes for the plural. Let's practice. I'm scared of mice. What about you? Are you scared of mice? Very good. And this word, tooth. You have 1 tooth or many teeth. Use the long E sound like green beans. Teeth. The T makes the t, release T sound, t. And the last sound is f. Make air with your tongue and your top teeth. Again, t, teeth. 32 teeth. That's how many teeth you're supposed to have. I don't have 32 teeth. I think I have 30 teeth. What about you? How many teeth do you have? Very good. And this word, foot. I have 1 foot? No, I have 2 feet. I have 2 feet. It's also a unit of measurement in the United States. 1 foot is 12 inches. So 2 feet is 24 inches. But on my body, I have 2 feet. What about you? How many feet do you have? 2, I hope. Good job. And this word, child. Use the long I like high and like, child. But if I have more than 1, I don't say childs, I say children. Use the short I sound like this is, children. And the DR makes the J sound like jump and juice, plus the R, jr. Children. There are 4 children. Let's practice. How many children are there? That's right, there are 4 children. And this word, person. You have 1 person and more than 1, you say people. 2 people, 3 people, 4 people, and 5 people. I see 5 people. Let's practice. How many people do you see? That's right, I see 5 people. Now let's talk about this word, man. Use the open an, like fan and can. Man. 1 man and 2 men. Use the short S sound like red and 10. Men. 1 man and 2 men. 3 men. There are 3 men talking. Let's practice. How many men are there talking? That's right, there are 3 men talking. And the last one is this, woman. You have 1 woman. Use the sound like good and book. Woman. The second syllable is relaxed and closed. Woman. 1 woman. But I see 3. 3 women. Not womans. It's women. Use the short I sound for both syllables. I, like this is. Women. Women. There are 3 women. Let's practice. How many women are there? That's right, there are 3 women. So remember, we have a lot of irregular plurals. Some words we don't change at all. The singular and the plural are the same. And some words we change the pronunciation and we do not put S. We need to know them all. They're all common words. Thank you for watching. And if you like this video, subscribe to our channel. And if you want to become a member, click the join button. And we'll see you next time.